You ain't saying nothing. You ain't getting money. Different car every day at the witness. The shots on that. Bitch gotta get paid, bitch gotta get late, bitch gotta get something. Talking shit or you wanna slapping your shit, but you can't say nothing. In this bitch. In this bitch.
Up, you guys, welcome back to my channel. Now before I start, I know it's a long time coming, but I don't know what episode this is, okay? But we gonna get into it because honey is juicy and I want to start picking up because I promise y'all this for the longest. So Joseline Cabaret, New York is back, y'all. Yes, she's back. You know, Raven got bopped and kicked out with a friend, you know, and homegirl Daisy got a cut on her eye from the other girl. We gonna get into that. Yeah, Daisy got beat up. Lucky proved herself in shows. So let's get into it, y'all. So, you know, it goes into the episode. It, you know, did a revision of everything where the girls were practicing for Miami and all that. So Joseline is getting her hair done and she's talking to Ballistic about, you know, they're going back home to Miami because, you know, she lives in Miami and she's going to perform, and it's a big deal for her because she's performing at the Floyd Mayweather fight that was happening in Miami. This is the one from Vegas? I think this is the one where they Zeus chopped it up and put the fight in there, but we gonna talk about that next Sunday, okay? So, you know, they're talking. She said she don't want the girls to mess it up. So as they're getting ready to go to the PJ and everything, you know, and getting dressed, all the girls got together and they woke up. So, you know, there's a new set of girls and other girls. So they're sitting there talking about the fight. And this girl here, listen, y'all, I forgot names, but I promise I had everybody's name ran down. She has alopecia. So when she got into the fight with Daisy, her wig came off and she had no, you know, hair. She explained that's why she was bald. So, you know, they were talking about the fight in the situation. And, you know, everybody got naked, honey, and jumped in the pool. I'm going to make this quick, okay? So then, you know, shorty right here, wet, she got in a fight with the bald head blonde girl. And everybody was a transgender girl and everybody was asking, hey, you know, like, what happened? Like, what was the issue? Do you think she gonna stay? And this and that. What we say, I don't believe she gonna stay because, like, you know, I don't really rock with her like that because she's not me. And I know I'm a little rusty on the dance moves, but I don't think she gonna make it and she gonna stay, right? But it's exactly what Wet had said. So they was like, oh, she was like, she's really not competition because she's not Wet. So while the girls are getting ready to go on a PJ, you know, Joseline tells everybody, hey, listen, we ain't go, because Yummy was like, oh, we gonna play some music, some Bad Bunny. And she was like, no, we not. I'm going to sleep. Y'all hoes gonna be quiet. I'm gonna get some sleep before we get there. So, you know, everybody's sitting here and, you know, they doing their thing. And then it goes back to the girls at the house, right? So Yummy and the other girl are talking and Lucky, I'm sorry. Ooh, my bad. Lucky and the other girl is talking, right? So Lucky, you know, the girl came and talked to her and was like, you know, she was like, she proud of her. Lucky want to stay. Lucky trying to do her thing, yada, yada. And Lucky she was like, thank you. You know, then she asked her, she said, so were you one of the people that voted me out? And the girl said, I ain't gonna lie, because I felt like you knew everything. Yeah, I did voted you out because of Joseline. But at the same time, I got to know you. You're a sweetheart. And I see you fighting for the spot. So I was like, you know what? Let her stay. But at first, I felt some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically because you come and take my spot. And Joseline feels some type of way about you, right? So they got understanding. Lucky was like, oh, she gonna be careful with the girls with a grain of salt because she feels like the girls are sitting here. If Joseline say for them to do something, she's gonna do it. She has to be real careful on that level of everything. And, you know, she want to see how the girls, but she really feel like the girls don't really like her like that. That's how Lucky feel, and I kind of agree. So they go back to the PJ, honey. And now Miss Natural sitting here, you know, she's talking, they all talking. She got mad at the other girl that's sitting next to Andrea and was like, because she picked the bed and she felt like she deserved it. And Andrea was like, if I could, I would have just hit you upside your head because you really tried me. And then she went off on Andrea and talking about she got to be Miss Natural was being a bully. So she was like, she got to be a little tough skin and she does this. She do too effing much. And she she was like, she do too effing much, and you know, she need to have tough skin. Like, basically telling her like she need to toughen up. And then Andrea started crying. And you know, the dance captain, the dance guy, the choreography guy, he was like, baby, Andrea, I really need you around these girls to toughen your skin up. Like, baby, we got a long time coming with her, because Andrea she talks a lot of mess, but she's easy for them to like target her and bully her to what they want her to be, and it ain't cool. So Miss Natural sit down talking, you know, and then Yummy start, you know, everybody start, you know, Yummy start trying to lighten up the mood, but she got loud. So Miss Natural was like, listen, like, you gotta be quiet, cause Joseline trying to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to hear Joseline get up and cuss at us, cause that's what she'll do. So Yummy said, I don't care. You don't tell me what to do. Now, Yummy was wrong, because Yummy knew and heard Joseline say to go to sleep. So Miss Natural say, you know what, I'm about tired of you. She say, man, we going to feel some turbulence on this, PJ. She say, I'm about tired of you, because I'm telling you, I don't want to hear Joseline, because y'all know Joseline and get up, go crazy, start cussing them out. So Yummy was like, so when Yummy noticed Joseline got up, she played victim. Oh, what did I do? I don't know why you yelling at me like that, but what did I do? And then Miss Natural's like, you know what you did. So the dance dude, he was like, the choreographer or whatever, he was like, all right, y'all, come on, like, let's chill. So Joseline got up and she heard the commotion. So she called Miss Natural over, and she was like, hey, like, what's wrong? She was like, tell me what happened. She say, you know, I know. She say, I understand, because, you know, her and Miss Natural and Joseline, you know, they're the same size. She was like, understand. She said, yeah, she heard me, but I will handle it. Don't worry about it. We got a big show. You know, it's a big thing for me, and it's a big thing for y'all. We have a show tonight. Let's do it. Like, leave that where it's at. You know, we got to get off of the energy. So they showed the girls back at the house after they're performing and practicing and dancing and stuff. And then they start doing imitations, having drinks and doing shots about what's the truth and what's a lie. Miss Wet Wet exposed too goddamn much for me. And I was upset with that, because the girls was going to use that as ammunition against her. And I don't know why she act like she don't know that. But a lot of people were saying their things, and, you know, they was just sitting down talking and stuff. And then they did they did imitations first, and then they talked about it. So, you know, everybody imitating everybody, and then they got to what's the truth and what's a lie. Some people had some escapades, you know, and some people did whatever. But a lot of people, Lucky felt like she shared something with them, but a lot of people felt like, you know, oh, we don't know her. So Lucky felt some type of way, because she felt like they were trying to come at her. And they left it like that. Everybody had a good time and nobody was in a bad mood, right? But we're going to get into about the fight thing next week. Now, let's get into this interview of part 1 with Carlos King. And I had to really put this at the end, because this is very important. What I like about Joseline, I've always liked, and I've always said, since she started Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Joseline has great marketing. Let's be honest. Some of the things she do is outlandish, but she has great marketing. And Joseline is a great businesswoman. Joseline know how to get her coins, know how to get her paper, and do what she has to do. That's what I love about her. She sat down with Carlos King, and, you know, she talked about her childhood. She talked about the issues that she had with her mom. She discussed about how, you know, basically her mom wasn't a mother, and she don't understand how women can do that. She talked about her book, and she talked about the threesome, but she didn't give too much detail. She didn't give too much detail about mom, because she said it was in the book. She talked about how Carlos King, at the time when she left, and why she left Love and Hip Hop. And she said she left because she wanted to do something else and she didn't want to be there. She also discussed Love and Hip Hop. She said that I'm gonna give y'all some key points. She said that Rashida should not be there. She should leave Kurt. He embarrassed her enough. She said Carly Rae is a pretty girl, but Carly about her money, but she's too old to be on there. She make more than everybody. She said she would probably come to Love and Hip Hop Atlanta for 1 or 2 episodes to revive it and then go about her business. Exactly what she said. She also said of how her and Carlos King sat down with Lemmy, came up with, you know, basically the idea of Joseline's Cabaret that she been had and what she wanted and the direction she wanted to go. She say she doesn't see Mona Scott like that. They're in a good place. She say Mimi is a beautiful woman. She raised her daughter right. It was a great interview, and we got to see Joseline on a different page. Now, did she still throw around the cat and everything else? Of course. But we got to see her be, you know, a great person, a great role model, tell her the insides and outs of what she been through. So I want you guys to go watch that video. Part 2, I believe, comes out next week, but it's on the Carlos King. Y'all know Carlos King show, the Carlos King. And guys, sit down and watch it, because Carlos King really, these shows that with number 1, Real Housewives of Atlanta, Real Housewives of Orange County, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, all these shows that really hit millions of views, Carlos King was behind them. He gave us R&B Divas. He gave us all of that. He was behind all of that. So to see him now have his own shows on network, and to see him doing this is a very, 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 very inspiring. Carlos King and Mona Scott Young is the reason why we have Joseline Hernandez. Carlos King and Andy is the reason we have Nene, Kenya, Portia, Phaedra, Candy on shows and doing their thing. They were the driven force, and all the other people that they worked with behind making these people a whole house name. So y'all go watch that interview. He even was behind Married to Medicine. He produced that. Carlos King got a long resume, honey. Don't let nobody tell y'all different. So when I see people say Love and Marriage, Huntsville, and DC, and all these shows are boring, they're not, because that's what he came up with and kept it raw for the ratings. And I feel like people need to give that man a chance. That man worked hard to get to where he is now. So y'all go watch that interview. A lot of people wasn't feeling Joseline's story because, you know, that's why she is the way she is. But you got to understand, when people grow up in environments and they don't have a mother, number 1, is the person that loves you and supposed to care for you. When you don't have that, you feel like you don't have nobody. And some people take that because they don't know what that love is. So she had to learn it.
Repeat itself. Move it along, bring it across.
Now, hold on, because I got something to say, but I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know y'all thoughts. Wait, hold up, wait a minute, hold on. Thank you guys for watching, but listen, I'm going to do a better recap video for y'all next week. I promise y'all. I'm going to get names, I'm going to know everything, and I'm going to be very, very detailed. I know I've been missing on this, and getting it back is a little hard, but I promise y'all I'm going to deliver better. So y'all put y'all comments down below what y'all think about the interview and everything else, and I'm so glad you can watch me. Bye.